Hi beautiful souls, welcome into the new year. It's the 1st of the 1st, January 1st, 2023, and of course I couldn't wait to make this video, so I'm actually, obviously I'm creating it in December, and I'm actually creating it the day after Christmas. So you might notice there is some rain outside, there's some ambience, and I just hope you enjoy that. I find the rain very comforting for the most part, and I'm just used to it here. Up in the Northwest it rains all the time, so we've been getting a lot of rain this winter. Well, yeah, this is the start of winter, but this fall season it's just been pouring like crazy. Okay, so welcome back guys. I'm so excited to get into this channel message. If you guys are new to my channel message, essentially what I do is I like to pull from the energies and see whatever channel message I can get off camera, and sometimes I do some automatic writing in combination with that. I typically choose a crystal and a theme. I didn't choose a theme, but I'm gonna pick one in a minute. I usually choose a crystal. Tonight we have the hematite for our theme channeled message. Yes. All right, so I hope you guys, the rest of your holidays was wonderful, and I hope you're feeling really optimistic and excited about the new year, because there is some really powerful collective energy that is moving around and about. And I'm just gonna go ahead and shift this a little closer because it's pouring rain out here. And that might make it a little easier for you to understand me. But yes, I'm a huge fan of Chris Rex Minal Pond Tarot's channel. And I think he's an awesome channeler, intuitive psychic. I don't know what he labels himself exactly, but I think he's phenomenal at what he does. And I often find that my readings match up exactly with whatever's going on in his collective as well. So really exciting stuff. Okay, so I'm happy to be back, happy to be releasing the first channeled message of the year here on the channel. Let's just go ahead and dive in. Before we do that, a reminder, if you're new to this channel is dedicated to your transformation, your alignment, as well as your healing. These are collective messages that I like to do. These are fun. I really like to chill, lay back, and see whatever messages come through for these readings. And I'm here to make spirituality and fun and accessible for you. My name is Shantia. I don't know if I said that in the beginning or the title, but yes, that's my name. Let's go ahead and start with our meditation just to kind of mellow out the energies before we get started here. Here's the singing bowl. And I'm going to hit it one more time. It was kind of soft. Okay. All right. Let us just raise this microphone up slightly. All right. So let's just go ahead and get into the channeled message. So I'm going to call this the theme of this transcendent butterfly. Transcendent butterfly. So this is what came through for the channeled message that I got from my guides. Beautiful transcendent butterfly. You are evolving, and the universe wants to congratulate you on getting to this point in your journey. Continuously recognizing your inner light will help you to go far. The next thing I was seeing was a dog / dinosaur. It was like somewhere in between the two. But the energy that was coming through was this soft, cuddly, warm, familiar energy is what the guides are excited for you to experience this year. This is going to be a year of comfort for a lot of people, with like people and experiences feeling more comfortable where they're at, feeling more true to themselves. So get ready to open your heart to those experiences. The next thing I was seeing was someone was overlooking like a balcony or an edge of a balcony. So I felt like it was you, and it was you on the balcony. You were on the balcony, and it felt like a really nice house, or maybe you were on vacation perhaps, but there's just like this really nice relaxed energy of being able to experience luxury or a level up of lifestyle. So what I was getting from that vision is whatever you envision that you can create. The life that you want is what you are here to create. And I was very much getting King of Wands energy. This is your domain. Set your intention and create the life that you want. That's essentially the theme of this year. I'm really feeling that. So for the hematite here, beautiful hematite, the first vision I got was productivity. So productivity is, it sounds very mechanical, I think, when some people think of it as like productivity is like dun 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 dun. I was kind of getting that energy, that vibe. But to me, it's so important when it comes to being productive, doing something that you actually enjoy, doing something that you actually like and love. You're going to be productive. I am not a productive person when I'm not doing things that I don't like. I'm the worst procrastinator ever because I just don't want to do it. But that's because I'm a very free creative person. And I can sit and write a song for 5 hours, 3 songs or whatever. That's not a problem. I can shoot videos for 4 hours, 5 hours. That's not a problem. I can sit and do a painting for 4 hours, 5 hours straight. That's fun to me. But it's going to be up to you and your discernment and your judgment to really pick and choose projects that make you feel productive. Even if it's something like planning a trip for your family or a day out with the kids. This is your year to be productive but have fun while doing it. So the energy felt very active. Active creation. Be a willing participant of what you are creating. The energy felt energetic. It felt like you're out there in the world. If you have a product, you're promoting your product. High engagement. You're highly engaged in what you do. Therefore, really pulling towards you high engagement towards your clients, your clientele, or maybe just being around people who you feel highly engaged with. We are here to experience energy first. So some people, they have a lot of energy. Some people are more mellow. They're a lot more calm, but that's how their energy works too. And it's very powerful. I feel like we're being called to high engagement, being very present in what we're doing. Focus your energy to produce the yummiest quality of your creations. Put our heads together and jam out. Okay, that was the last vision. That did not make sense in the sentence, but I was seeing people put their heads together to kind of create an idea, but they were jamming out. It was like this energy of like having fun. We're creating, but we're having fun creating together. Even if we're in the office doing office work, we are vibing, we are in sync, and we are creating, okay? That is the vibe for January. It's mostly what I'm getting. Okay, let's go ahead and start pulling cards. I'm excited. Oh, yeah, so that was the vision I got from the hematite, and let me see if I see anything else. Sometimes I didn't look at it very much here today. Okay, I heard the words glass ceiling. It was like clear, crystal clear. Glass ceiling. Okay, you're about to shatter. I think this is like a theme for the year. You're about to overcome or do something you haven't done before. That feels like shattering the glass ceiling. I think you're about to break a record for yourself that you weren't expecting. Shatter the glass ceiling. Maybe you're also, in combination with you pursuing a goal or building your gifts, your skills, in combination with that, you're also breaking free of like some ancestral patterns, some family patterns of like limiting belief in terms of being able to accomplish a dream. Yeah. Whew. Yeah, the energy feels very much like I'm going to accomplish this. We're going to get it done. We're going to achieve it, and we're going to celebrate. And in the midst of this, we're making a dream a reality. All right. Let's get into this part 2. Okay, so I forgot to explain for those who haven't watched before, but yes, I like to pull tarot and oracle cards after I share my channeled messages. Already off to an interesting start for this reading. Okay. Guides, what would you like to tell the collective for this wonderful January collective reading? Yeah, Nine of Pentacles. No kidding. Productivity is the name of the game. Wow, this energy feels very potent, very powerful. It's a year of being really independent in what you want to do. I mean, this is, I feel like, a powerful year of entrepreneurs, for the entrepreneurs, dedicated to the entrepreneurs. It's like if you have a dream or an idea, this is a really good year for that dream to be realized. Supposedly we saw COVID as a setback, right? It was a setback where it had us put a lot of things on pause, but it was phenomenal for helping a lot of people to have some great, impactful realizations about what they did want and what they don't want in their lives. And now, because so many people are figuring out more of what they do want, now they're out there creating their dream reality, right? They're realizing they can independently do what they want. You know, as nice as it is to make a 6-figure salary and work for a corporate organization, you also have the ability to create your dream life doing what you want to do. Okay, so tell us more, guys. Yeah, and it's the way that she's leaning on that coin as if it's like, she's like, I worked for this and I'm proud of it. This is the year to work, create, do something that you're passionate about and be proud of it. Be proud of it. And I feel like the way that she's looking wistfully at that falcon, it's as if she's been listening to the messages of her guides, obviously. She's been listening to the messages of the universe, the whispers, telling her what to do. And she's like, okay, what's next, universe? What's next? I got you. I'm listening. I remember when Oprah would always talk about like speaking with the universe and the whispers. And I'm like, what is that? Like, how do I hear for those whispers? But if you don't train yourself to use your intuition, it's really hard to know what those whispers are. I think Bashar's explanation is powerful, is the way that you know if you're on the right path is you just follow your highest excitement, your highest joy, your passion. Something that makes you feel passionate, alive. You keep following that path, it's going to lead you somewhere. Okay, tell us more, guys. A lot of talking. I pulled one card so far. Yeah, see, we have 3 of Pentacles, right? Productivity. This is right in alignment with the message that wants to come through. Let's go ahead and clarify that 3 of Pentacles. What do you want us to know about the 3 of Pentacles? It's time to work together. It's time to put our heads together. It's important to understand, even if you are the boss, or it doesn't matter what level, the team functions, the whole company, the whole group, everyone functions beautifully and perfectly when they're listening to one another. When we're listening to each other's ideas, what the other person has to offer. This is important. It can't be one-sided. It has to be balanced. Okay, tell us more, guys. And it looks like the guy's holding a newspaper, which to me feels like, well, reminds me of a grandpa. Reminds me of my grandpa. My grandpa used to love doing crossword puzzles. But it reminds me of the tiers. So it's like if you have more, one person has more experience, another person has less experience, it doesn't matter. Every perspective is valuable. Use it. Okay, tell us more, guys. Even if you think like you have a small position for the company or the business you work for, it doesn't matter. You know, still listen to, still contribute what you have to say. Share with people what you have to offer. Clarify that Knight of Wands. We have the Knight of Wands here. So again, about following your passion, following your highest excitement. We have the Temperance card. Okay. Tell me more about the Temperance here. Ooh, we're alchemizing. And we get 4 of Wands. Okay. Pretty cool. I don't know if I need to pull any more. Oops. I don't know if I need to pull any more cards because it's pretty much in alignment with the channeled message. Yeah, so it's time to follow your highest excitement. Experiments. It's a really good time to be experimental in what you're doing and what you're creating. Be experimental. Test things out. Try things out with that alchemy Temperance card. Try things out, alchemize, get in the lab, cook things up, see what happens. Have fun, most importantly, because it's the energy is going to take you somewhere. With this 4 of Wands again, it's so important to work with the community. So I feel like a lot of this is what's coming in, you know, because the energy it's moving faster. Every time I do these readings, it just feels like it's always moving closer and closer. We got Wands. It feels like it's like around the corner. So if some of you have not yet found that community where you're productively creating something, well, this is how you activate it in your energy. To be the magnet for it, you follow your passion, whatever that is, and express it and share it with the world. And then you'll end up running into someone and be like, wow, we're looking for someone who's interested in this position. It's because you're activating this in your energies. You're following your passion. You're following your highest excitement. You know, I think a lot of people get overwhelmed by like, I have to find the thing, my purpose. I'm like, honestly, I'm always figuring it out too. It's right. It's like I'm always like closer to the target, right? But I'm always having realizations about how much more I can elevate. And I don't think we ever stop having those moments. I think we're always figuring out how can we elevate even further. Okay. So let's see what else they want to tell us. After this, I'm going to be doing a pick a card reading. It'll be the first one for this year about what risk the universe wants you to take, because woohoo, the universe wants you to take some risk, and I'm excited to dive into that. Definitely going to be doing 4 piles for that reading. Hopefully it's not repeat energy. I always get repeat energy if I do 4 piles, but hopefully I won't. So tell us more, guides. What do you want us to know? Yeah, the energy feels just so beautiful. I mean, January is just popping, guys. Use it. Use that energy. And that's pretty much what my channel is here to help you do. That's crazy. We got the Alchemist. We literally got the Alchemist. Transformation of base motives and goals into golden wisdom. Okay, so some of you, your gift is alchemy. I mean, all of our gifts are alchemy, but some people are better than others. Let's just admit it. Some people are powerful alchemists. So the way I would define alchemy is you take whatever you're feeling, whatever you're experiencing, and you create with it. Like whatever you're currently experiencing in your life, and you make something with it. And kids know how to do this all the time. It's like, I'm gonna write a story about my dog. I'm gonna do a project about my mom and dad. I'm going to talk about this superhero that I love. Like they just, whatever they're interested in, that's what they create. And that's essentially what the universe is telling you to do. But because we specifically have alchemy here, this is a really good opportunity for you to take all of those, anything that's heavy and laden, I think that's the word, anything that feels heavy that you're carrying with you, you can use that energy and alchemize it and push it somewhere so it can become something and become useful energy. So if you think about it, some of the most traumatized people have made like really powerful transformations in their life because they've alchemized that energy. They take all of that darkness and they push it somewhere, right? They use it. They make it work for them. I'm gonna make my childhood trauma work for me. You know, this is what you have the potential to do. So, you know, get in the lab, right? What was I saying? Get in that lab, experiment. We have here gossip, awakens consideration for the feelings of others, honoring trust. So there may be something about communication that's very important to you. Maybe there's something about, again, communication, how you talk to people. Maybe you want to be that transforming agent in your community who's more open, more vulnerable with your feelings. Maybe you want to help people to learn how to trust and build trust amongst one another. But yeah, this is about working with each other, or being able to use communication to heal, right? And connect. And we have here healer, which is why I said heal. Passion to serve others by repairing the body, mind, and spirit. Ability to help transform pain into healing. So a lot of you guys are feeling called to, perhaps this has been in the collective for some time, you're feeling called to heal and help people through your healing. Here you go. Some of you guys are really feeling called to heal. It doesn't mean you have to go out there and literally become a doctor, okay? This could mean that whatever your passion is, right? When you alchemize that passion, people can feel your emotions in that experience. They can feel that you're turning that darkness into light somehow, which is magic in and of itself, turning that darkness into light. And people need this. They need to see this. They need to be inspired by this. But connection, again, is coming through. So we have here judge, balancing justice and compassion, managing the fair distribution of power. And I was talking about it being balanced. Isn't that interesting? So your judgment is going to be important in terms of, again, discernment. Discerning what projects you choose to do, where you put your attention, the people you choose to work with. Justice and compassion. and a fair distribution of power. So a lot of you are being called to work with people. It doesn't even matter what rank you are. It's going to feel like your brotherhood or your sisterhood with this Four of Wands. It's like we're equals. We're a sisterhood. We're a brotherhood. So if you're looking for clues into like what community should I be working with, that's a huge clue. It should make you feel like these people treat me as if I have something of value to offer here. Because you do. We always do. Okay, let's see what else wants to come through. We have here the moon, Mama Killa, 32. So this is about listening to cycles. There's always seasons and cycles, right? There's always seasons and cycles. So there are certain seasons and cycles where we're feeling called to pause. There are certain seasons and cycles where we're feeling called to work and connect with people. And I feel like January, this is a really important season where you're being asked to activate a cycle of productivity. But also listen to your intuition, because we all have like, okay, maybe not right away you're going to be productive. Maybe you're feeling called to relax right now, but perhaps soon. Perhaps soon. Let's go ahead and get nosy about the cycle we're in, Mama Killa. You always know intuitively what your cycle is. Tell us more about this moon, Mama Killa. Yeah, so it's the cycle to work with people. It's pretty much just repeating what I said. We have the Six of Cups and the Two of Pentacles. So this is about exchanging energy. Again, a sisterhood and a brotherhood. Like, and these two people literally look like brother and sister, like kids. Sisterhood and brotherhood. Right? It's like we should feel like family. We should be kind, respectful to one another, have proper boundaries, but yet we're also being productive. Right? We're exchanging energy, and it's an even give and take. Intuitively, you can pick this up. Okay. All right. I don't know that there's much to find out. We'll see whatever magic wants to come through. This is a repetitive message that's been coming through the collective a lot. And that's because the universe is telling you to make use of its energy. You make use of its energy. You're being called to activate. Oh, that's very direct. We have here career and reconciliation. So some of you are going to be working with people perhaps that you've worked with before. Maybe it's been a long time since you've seen them, but you guys are working on career goals. Again, look at the sister and brotherhood. Look at that energy. So you're going to be working with people who are mirroring you. The reconciliation doesn't have to literally be people you've worked with before. It could just be it could be also like a soul tribe energy with that Six of Cups and the Four of Wands. It could be like a soul tribe energy, soul tribe, soul connections, even with that moon, right? The moon, it's like, this is your people. Intuitively, you can sense this. This is your soul tribe. You want to work with these people. We're creating something beautiful. We're elevating. You know what's beautiful about creating with your soul tribe is what you create together is so high vibrational. The world needs it. The world needs that kind of magic. Okay. So next we have here Earth Star activation, anchoring, grounded, action, Isis energy. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and pull a clarifier for this one, because sometimes this card literally means like you have a sense for it's time to get active and do something with that Earth Star energy. And it's also a really good time. I think this is the advice right now is a really good time for you to get grounded in your body. So make sure you're doing your meditation, your daily meditation, finding as best of a way as possible to be present in your body, because what's coming is something that calls for you to be very present. And we have the hematite. That's right. Grounded. This is a grounded crystal. It's about grounding. It's very heavy. Hematite is heavitite. Yes. So I think you maybe definitely sense that you're being called to ground your energy, because this is going to help you ground your dreams into reality. And that's why I would say the body is so wise, because it can teach you so much about the universe. You know, there's a universe inside of you. You can learn so much about it just through your body alone. So it says grounded action. So this means we're not making impulsive decisions, even though I'm about to do what risk does the universe want you to take? Pick a card reading. It means that we are just taking consideration, we're discerning. Again, we're being a really smart judge of character about like, is this a contract we want, right? Even judge, this can be about a contract. Is this a contract I want to sign? Does this feel right for me? Is this the right people? It's not about being indecisive. It's just about really being present. If someone presents something to you, be very present with them and just see, is this is the right opportunity for me to say yes to. Isis can also be about rebirth. We have the Four of Swords came out reversed, so I feel like that may be telling a lot of you guys, like, you're coming out of this meditative state to get active. Okay, tell me more about the Earth Star activation. Let's see what they want to tell us. Three of Swords with the Page of Wands. Let's clarify the Three of Swords. What am I sensing intuitively from this? Okay, so first, what I'm getting from the Isis Earth Star activation card, who's supposed to be representing Isis here, is this feels very powerful. So in terms of what you are getting ready to manifest, like I'm just seeing the gold around her, the gold and the purple. Ooh, kind of Laker colors. I'm a Laker fan. The gold and yellow, and the purple. And the way that she's holding her arms up, it's just like, I'm ready. I'm here. I'm present. This is where your abundance is going to come from. So with the Three of Swords and the Page of Wands, this is a new venture. Maybe for a lot of you, it is risky, right? Thankfully, I'll be doing the risky reading after this, but maybe it does feel risky and new and different. It's like, I haven't done this before. And it can feel a bit scary. Let's go ahead and clarify the Three of Swords. Death card. Yeah. They definitely want you to set aside and put aside any kind of thoughts of defeat. So this might be some self-talk, limiting beliefs. I always interpret things, even if there is outward chaos that's being created in your life and people are saying negative things and you are maybe around people who are negative, are kind of sucking up your energy, it's still up to you, right? It's still up to you to decide, do I let these thoughts impact me? Do I let this energy impact me? Or do I create proper boundaries to keep myself safe? So it looks like with that Three of Swords, again, we had that beautiful transcendent butterfly come through. I feel like the universe wants to acknowledge that it's time to like move past this and to see yourself in a different light. You know, instead of seeing yourself as the wounded soldier, see yourself as the capable youngin. See yourself as the capable youngin. You know, someone who's seeing things with fresh eyes. See the world with fresh eyes. Let go of the past wounds, because that's not going to help you in being able to proceed forward. Or alchemize them and get excited, right? Turn that energy into power. Alchemize it so you can feel refreshed. Okay, so let's go ahead and pull some astrology cards. Guys, what would you like to tell us? Fire. There's a lot of fire. I was getting King of Wands energy. We had the Knight of Wands, the Four of Wands. We have the Page of Wands. Yeah. So a lot of fire. Fire, confidence, optimism, passion, and bravery. Yeah, I think now's the time to be confident. But it's fine if you're not a King of Wands. You can start as a Page of Wands. But what makes the Page of Wands so confident is he doesn't know, and he's okay with that. He's okay. He's perfectly okay with not knowing everything, not knowing all the details, being an amateur, starting again, being new to this. But it makes him feel fresh and excited. The universe really wants you to enter into this year with like a very youthful, kid-like energy of like embracing things and just getting excited for what can come in, and just again focusing on your passion. You know, if you're focused on your passion, then it doesn't really feel like this intense act of bravery. It's just like, yeah, I'm being brave because I'm just doing what I love. It just feels natural to me. Okay, tell us more astrologically, guys. What's going on here? House 3. Okay. We're just kind of getting repetitive message. Again, about working with community, communication is important. You're going to be learning. I think you're going to be in a space of learning. With this Page of Wands, it's like, get ready to learn something new. That's perfectly fine if you're learning something new, you're doing it for the first time. The universe is here to support you in your journey. Just get excited about it. Hi. We have here chop wood and building blocks. I really like the two of these energies together because I feel like in order to start afresh when you're building something new for the first time, you have to start with a fresh slate. So to me, the chop wood is a reflection of like empty your mind of, or your, this idea or of having certain fixed expectations about how something is supposed to be or turn out. Be open to kind of anything, being that fresh, open, new energy so that you can be more receptive and more fluid to the experience. Because you're building something new, it looks like, with the building blocks here. So if you're building something new, what's the point of having these expectations of like, oh, we're supposed to be successful right away? No, not necessarily. It's going to come with time, right? It's going to come with time and practice. And, you know, we're always like kind of figuring things out. Maybe we're kind of nearing the target, getting closer and closer, and then we kind of hit it eventually. Be open to this experience of, okay, I'm seeing it with fresh eyes. Let's build. Let's build in this new, clean, fresh space where we have never done this before. Okay. Let's see what else wants to come through. So 28, 42, any other special numbers want to come through? 8 is about prosperity, abundance. 2 is about connecting to people. So your prosperity and abundance is going to come through you working in collaboration with other people. 4 is about stability, and 2 is about connection. Again, it's stability being created through other people. So guys, what would you like us to know? Man, these cards are always so heavy. So what my readings have been, essentially the past few collective readings have been prepping you for what's coming in now. It's going to start showing up now in January. So we have here 11, passion, rise up high, inflame my purpose, reach the sky. There you go. How do you find your purpose? You find your passion. Your purpose will show up. It's just going to show up. Again, we got two people here, right? And we have a feminine and masculine. So it's like working yin and yang, working in connection with other people. Every person has something to contribute to the equation. And when we work in sync with one another, we can rise up high, reach the sky. Success, abundance here. With that pink energy, to me, again, this is about like that fresh, having a love and excitement for what you're doing, as opposed to, you know, getting caught up. They want you to be lost in your passion. They really do. They just want you to be lost in your passion. We have here 16, joy. As I do will, so mote it be. Let joy and light radiate from me. This is what you're going to experience. This is what we're tapping into. Joy. Joy. It's going to feel so good, so fun, so exciting. Okay. I think that's it. I want to end on one more pull. So let's just do some tea leaf oracle cards. Guides, what would you like the collective to know for this reading? It's pretty straightforward. Ha! I love it. Okay. And anything else out of this deck? Oh my gosh, I love it. Guys, this is crazy. So the first one we got was nest. An emotionally secure, loving family is important to you. So that was part of the channeled message. I was getting that dinosaur and that dog. Now, whether this is the family you grew up in, you were raised with, or the family that you create, or the family that you work with, either way, what you're going to be experiencing is an emotionally secure and loving environment. This is important to you. This is the order you put out into the universe. Like when you told the universe, hey, universe, this is what I want. The universe was like, okay, we got it. We got you. Nest. You want something that feels like home, right? That 4 of Wands feels like home. People that feel like home. We have here beetle. Good fortune. So, yeah, I feel like this is going to feel like a very lucky month or time. I feel like this energy is going to be a lot of 2023 in general, but you're like, this is the beginnings. Like everything's going to start unfolding right now in January. So just know that you stumbled upon, not accidentally, good fortune. You've stumbled upon good fortune here. Because you're making use of those energies. We have your butterfly, a change for the better. It's here. Here it is. This is your butterfly moment, right? What were we doing all that cocooning and processing for, you know, in these winter months? In December. It's honestly, it started in October, it felt like for me. Then it went to December. What was that for? It was for you to make the transformation. And sometimes it's hard for us to see the bigger picture, to see that we're releasing, we're just going through things, and it's only temporary. And I always remind myself of that. It's always temporary. No matter how challenging it is to have to alchemize those emotions, alchemize them. And you will be okay. Okay, so let's just end with a final encouraging message for this lovely collective this evening here. We have here, calmness washes over me with every deep breath that I take. What can I say to that? I think that's important for you, again, with that nest, the dog, and the that cuddly dinosaur energy. What's ironic is I feel like this year, people really have the potential to build and create something, yet feel the most comfortable. It's like, yes, you're going to be out of your comfort zone, but you're going to be so comfortable once you get out of your comfort zone. You're going to be like, wow, I didn't know I had it in me to experience something like that. How rewarding. And I think it's very important when you're connecting with the group of people that you work with, there should be a calm energy. Yes, we're ignited, we're passionate, we're feeling excited, we're feeling a lot of joy. But all around, there should be, the core energy should be like calm. It's like, I feel calm around these people. It feels like home. It feels very comfortable. But I also feel like in general, since we are getting a lot of home references with the Four of Wands, even the Four of Swords was kind of like a home reference. The Nest and this card, I think you're going to be feeling a lot more at home in yourself. There it is. Home in yourself. And therefore that energy is just going to be transferring to wherever you go. Okay, let's get a final message here. So calm energy is what we're wanting to embrace at the core. Still get excited. Oh, we have here, I speak with eloquence and a loud and steady tone. I speak with eloquence and a loud and steady tone. So again, communication, make sure you're using your voice and understanding that you have a voice. You have something to contribute here. You can't really see it at all. But what you have to say, how you say it, to really embrace more of that leadership mentality, keep calm. I think there's something about keep calm coming through. Hold on a minute. Let me just pull a couple more cards. Tell us more about the calmness. What's the importance of this? Because even that Four of Swords, right? Keep calm. Oh, okay. Guys, look what popped out. The Queen of Wands and the Nine of Cups. So the reason why they want you to keep calm is because you are going to be seen as someone of authority. Even though you may be beginning something, it's because of, I would say, the character. There's something I feel like that you've been growing, and it has a lot to do with your desires. It has a lot to do with you accepting your desires. That's what these two cards have in common. They're all about desires. The Queen of Wands is all about, I'm going to get what I want no matter what. And that Nine of Cups too. It's like, yep, I have everything that I want, fulfillment. So I think they want you to, part of the message that I'm getting is be calm, because you're going to get what you want. So even if you can't see it right now, even if you're in the stage of building blocks, because it's just the beginning, just know that it's going to be confirmed with time, more and more as things unfold, right? You've stumbled, not accidentally, onto fortune here. And it's like a tiny beetle. It's like a tiny little beetle. What were the chances? The universe creates these opportunities for you. It wants you to, like, it seems so accidental and minute, but it's like, no, we created this for you, duh, because you aligned with it. So what I'd like to say, definitely right now, part of your homework also is to be very clear about what your intentions and your desires are moving into this year. And understanding that they really want you to have what you want. Again, I was getting that vision of the balcony, the person overseeing the balcony, like they've achieved. It felt actually very much Nine of Cups, like I've achieved this. I've achieved it. So use that time to envision, I've achieved it, and embody that energy. It's in you. It lives in you. The version of you that has the things and lives the life that you've always wanted exists in a parallel reality now, not yesterday, now. So embrace that. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and end your reading here. Thank you guys so much for being here. I'm so happy to be back. And yes, we will do some more, obviously, channeled messages. I'm going to try to slow down, but we will see. Because I think I'm wanting to spread my creativity around. That's my intention. It was really great to grow in learning tarot and learning how to be more effective in communicating to you, the viewers, whatever messages were coming through. So I've had a lot of fun in the past, up until this point, almost like 6 months, past 6 months, amount of time that I've built this channel. It's been exciting. All right, I hope you guys enjoy your January. I will see you back for another channel message. Like, subscribe to continue to support the channel.